And what up? This is Veed with the MadHypeZ podcast, Star Wars podcast, and I am joined by the syrupy one himself, the Waffle with no PhD but still a doctor. French toast is a goat. Head ass, Dr. Waffle. Also joined by Master Sweaty, Dick Heavy, vomit on his sweater, Mom Spaghetti, and the Wild Man, Me Loco, also known as John Wick's doppelganger. And finally, our very first guest ever. He is truly the GOAT, because his profile pic is a goat. That ginger dude, Zach. And we're talking about Star Wars. So what up?
What's up, guys?
What up?
What it do?
What it do? Okay, so I thought, since I'm hosting this shit, our very first topic should be The Mandalorian. So, what did you guys think about that season finale?
Quite a show. Quite a show.
Wow.
Quite a show.
Yeah, quite a show. Just fucking amazing. Yeah.
Can I just say that The Mandalorian made me cry?
It made you cry.
All of the recent Star Wars movies did not make me cry.
Well, they made me
Mandalorian
cry. They made me
That's a
cry, but
different-
for different reasons. Yeah, that was a
But the
different
ending
kind.
did get me in the feels, though. The ending got me in the feels, so I gotta agree with you right there. So
That's
Fucking-
something different, man. That's
You-
storytelling.
You were
Uh-huh.
crying over Baby Yoda leaving.
We'll leave my reaction.
that mask
bro.
removal, I wasn't even trying to cry. My eyes
Yeah.
just started watering. I'm like, man,
He went.
it just meant so much. Like that whole
Yeah.
moment, like the meaning of that whole thing was so like. There's just so much that went into that. You just watched a character that like refused to take it off in the first season, like when you first met him. He would never take it off
Yeah.
a day in his life.
Yeah.
Full circle comes around, takes it off, but now we're heading into like completely different territory with the show afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
yeah. Love the artwork for the outro. Amazing,
wow,
dude.
yeah.
I actually liked it. That was pretty different. That was really different. I love that.
What, you mean like concept art that they would play at the end of every episode?
Yeah, the concept art for the outro. Yeah, the concept art, the song. And yeah, it was just pretty different for like a series. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the song I know that you got stuck in your head because you kept humming it.
Over
Yeah.
and over again.
Already then.
Oh shit! That's
Shit,
funny.
sing it.
So, any predictions for season 3?
Man. Predictions. Ooh.
Grogu to be taller.
Taller? Like an inch taller?
Yoda
I think-
taller.
I think Grogu will still stay the same. I think it will stay the same height.
I mean, yeah,
I
he's
feel like-
fucking 50.
I'm worried they're gonna take a risk. Like I feel like Grogu's not gonna get shown a lot in season 3.
No.
Yeah, I don't feel like he
I
will
think
either.
Yeah,
I think he's
probably
gonna be
not.
completely off screen while they go find Mandalore and go do that
Mhm.
whole arc.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once that's
I-
completed, I think there's gonna be a time skip of some sort based on that, where they're gonna bring him back.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I just want to say that I predict that my boy, who has the dark saber, is gonna be the king, and a Jedi and him are gonna
They might
teach
do
each
like
other
a
how to
half and
fight.
half.
Mm-mm.
And he's gonna become a badass with a dark saber. You know what I'm saying? We got the new type of Jedi,
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
he was going off with
That'd be
the
cool.
with the staff just by itself, so I'm excited
Yeah.
to see what they
Mhm.
do.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Dual wielding,
Can't wait
yeah.
for that. That's pretty freaking cool though. Damn though. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mandalorian's mask have AC in it, bro? Like, he's been in that mask throughout the whole fucking series, but he only took it off twice, I believe, right?
I bet his
Or 3
face
times.
is musty,
It
man.
was 3 times.
I don't think there's anything in there.
Like,
I think it's like sweat and
like-
shame.
Shame. What shame?
Because
like, this dude has a mask on 24/7. Like, does he have like some built-in AC in his mask or something?
I
Like,
mean, he's probably
he
used
looks
to it by
sweaty
now.
when he takes it off too. Like when
Yeah,
he takes
he
the helmet off,
does.
his hair is like wet, and I'm like, ugh.
yeah,
yeah.
Under there all day.
Sweaty
Man.
you, Master Sweaty.
Dang, you gonna let him take your title, bro?
Yeah, once he gets
Hey.
hold of that dark saber, he's master sweaty.
It's called Mando
Just-
Sweaty. That's what that is.
Mando
No,
sweaty.
call me the sweaty Mando.
Sweaty Mando.
You just need a mask of your own.
Yo,
I
can we
know.
talk?
Want to reach that level.
Can
I
we
got
talk
a regular
about?
mask, but that's all I got.
Yo, but can we talk about how this man, between episodes, apparently trimmed up his mustache and his beard?
Yeah.
We were talking about this, me and V.
I didn't
We
even
were
think of
like,
that.
we literally were looking at it like, bro, did he fucking shave? Like, because he started to have patches and shit, and
I
all of a
mean,
sudden his
yeah.
mustache was shorter. And we're like, what the fuck?
I mean, there's
Yeah.
nothing that says they can't do that, right? He can take it off when he's by himself, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
he says he said he
yeah.
would take it off like when he would clean
he
himself and
eats,
when he was in
yeah.
private and stuff.
now you
Yeah.
can just
They
take it
talk-
off.
But he definitely shaved his. He was ready. He knew what was happening. He shaved his face. He's like,
To
yeah,
look good
I'm
for
gonna look good
Grogu."
at this last scene. Everybody go.
He's like, there's a big
Yeah.
mission
He-
coming up. I gotta look good in case
Yeah.
they
he took a moment alone with the
shit.
dark saber and like cleaned himself up.
Oh man.
On
Yeah.
his way to the what was it, the little hall where they're all at the final scene, he just took the dark saber from Moff Gideon and just did this on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, no one saw him when he was like in the corridors by himself, like with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have done
That's
it.
crazy, dude.
That could have been the time to do it.
Jesus.
So
But-
I have a question. I do have a question.
Mhm.
For season 3, do we think we're not going to see him with the mask as much? Because he's already broke the code of the watch when
I
he
hope not.
revealed his face to Mayfield. Remember Bill Burr? And now he took it off, and everyone in that ship saw him. I mean, like, it was pretty clear as day. You damn well know everyone was looking.
I think so. We'll see more of his face because at first the first season Mando was a little quieter than the second season. Like the second season you talked to more. So like we're seeing more changes to Mandalorian. I think season 3.
Yeah,
So,
I think he'll definitely take the mask off a lot more. Probably in just
Yeah.
their scenes where they're like not in battle, because I think he's obviously going to wear his helmet for protection purposes still.
Yeah.
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 I think he'll
Maybe,
take it off a lot more in private when he's especially talking to the other Mandalorians. Because I mean,
Mhm.
I think that was part of the whole season was like them getting him to understand that realistically speaking, there's no reason to do it anymore. Like
Yeah.
he was
Mhm.
doing something that nobody did, so he kind of just
Mhm.
came to accept that by the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
That
like
was my
Boba
question.
Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fuck
I
it, I don't
enjoy.
give a shit.
I'm enjoying the character development for Mando. It's pretty good. I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of highlights, favorite scenes from the season at least, or even last episode.
Do we all have the same one?
Well,
No.
I'm pretty sure you and me, Milo, have the same one.
No.
That
You're
that
not
Luke.
the same one.
Actually, no, I know Sweaty has the same one too. That Luke Skywalker hallway scene though.
Oh yeah, that was a great scene. Oh man, that was fun.
It's hard to beat.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
That parallel. Oh wow. Oh,
Oh,
that was
man.
pure parallel. Like that was the
Yeah.
most beautiful parallel I've ever seen in Star Wars
Yeah.
material.
Just
They
like
literally
his.
copied the Darth Vader scene and just reversed it.
Yep.
And even had Luke use a technique that Jedi don't use like ever and crush that robot like straight up. Just
Yeah.
Mhm.
that was-
done. I was like, okay.
Luke's his own Jedi.
That's
So if they
his-
didn't want to give up Grogu, they all would have just died like right there.
Yeah.
Luke
Pretty
literally would have
much.
murdered everybody in the room.
Yeah, but lucky for them, he's a lot nicer than that.
I was surprised he put his saber away so fast. Like he was like, "Ah, yeah, we're good. What's up, y'all?"
Bitch,
Yeah.
he don't need that. Luke's so damn strong. I just want to point out, if you watch our reaction video that we put out this last weekend, you'll see my reaction of why I don't
Well,
like
it's
that
not
scene.
out quite yet.
Well, it will be.
Oh, are you talking about the CGI?
No,
Did
no,
it
not
make
even
you uncomfortable?
CGI. Somebody over here tried to make it seem another way because about 9 months ago we had a conversation because he was made canon, which was Cal from a video game, and it could quite have been possible that it could have been Cal.
I
And
gave him
make
some
it canon.
misdirection.
Hey, honestly, that
And-
would have been cool. I would have been fine with
Yeah.
that. Either way,
would.
I mean,
Yeah, that would have
It
been
would
honestly.
it would have been a lot cooler considering the fact you don't have to CGI his face.
yeah, you literally could have just had the dude grow facial hair and just be like, yeah, he's just like 20 years older now. What's up, guys? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but they probably don't want to spoil the second game because we don't know how far like he ends up living
That's
or
true.
if he ever
yeah.
dies.
yeah, I think that's the only reason they're not touching it is because they're 100% definitely making a sequel. Like, there's no way they wouldn't.
Yeah,
So that's probably why they won't touch that character for movies yet. I didn't like the CGI. They should have just hired what's his face to do it.
Sebastian
Yeah,
Stan.
he looks just like him, bro. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I think
do
I think they
CGI
wanted
guy
to
from
give.
Winter Soldier. Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like
Sebastian Stan.
I think
Yeah,
it's the
Sebastian
only
Stan.
CGI they really used throughout almost all of the show. Almost everything's puppets.
It's puppets and also that new technique they like got for this season, which
Yeah.
like everything's a fucking screen behind them, but like in real time, so they can like map out, backgrounds while it's happening.
It didn't look too bad. It was just weird because I was like,
Yeah, I think
was
they
okay
just
with
wanted to give Mark Hamill like one more try as Luke Skywalker
Yeah.
before like replacing him.
With Cal?
No, I meant okay, not with Cal, but okay, fucking Cal.
So that's
over
why you
here.
were mad about the scene, is because you thought it was gonna be
He thought it was gonna
Just-
be Cal.
Did you watch the video? Or is it on? Is it not on YouTube?
No,
Like
it's not
private?
on.
No.
It's not yet.
When it is, you'll see why.
this man was so hyped. He was like, oh my god, Cal! And then Luke Skywalker shows up and he's just depressed. It's like, oh man, that sucks.
Bro, I'm surprised this isn't broken. Let's just point that out.
Huh?
How could you be mad after that though?
you hurt yourself.
Because Luke isn't my favorite. Anakin was. Even before, like even after he went
It's
dark,
still
he's still my
badass
favorite.
though.
It was badass. It would have been more badass if it was Cal.
No, but here's a question:
Honestly,
because
yeah.
Cal doesn't have a canon color lightsaber. What lightsaber would you picture him having?
Bitch gold. It's gotta come in. I'm sorry. It needs to come in the
Gold?
movie. It needs to come in a
Wow.
TV show.
I
It
mean,
needs to
Rey has
finally
a
be
gold
there.
lightsaber.
Fuck her.
I don't know,
Fucking-
bro. I feel like they should just like let my boy Cal get that purple. Let him slide
That
in with
purple?
one. Dude, it looks so good. Oh,
So I take it you played it with
Only
purple.
one man
Okay.
deserves that.
am I the only one that really hoped that Mace Windu really was going to show up? Like, I was really hoping they were going to
No.
do that.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
I didn't even
Because
think
that
of
would have
that.
just been crazy.
That would have been dope.
He's like, I
the-
lived, bitch.
You wouldn't know if you were excited or upset that Grogu's dipping out. You're like, it's Luke.
Yeah.
I mean,
He'd
everybody
be
kind
way
of.
older now, right?
Luke was like the ultimate prediction. Everyone kind of thought, Luke's
Yeah.
going to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expected it. Yeah.
But I mean
See,
that's
Disney.
fair. Disney played it safe. They played it. They didn't want to mess up and like write the wrong thing and
Yeah.
mess up another Star Wars thing.
Well, I will say this: I don't know if Sam is still under contract, but even if he wasn't, I bet you they just did it for budgeting price because he's cost way more than Mark. He does
yeah.
at this point, just because with everything with Marvel and stuff. But that would have been so dope to see him, or even both of them together, just walk down the hallway together. That would have been dope.
Yeah. But if they do bring back Windu, I kind of want them to bring him back while Vader's alive. I want to see that rematch. Or not even a rematch, just them fighting.
Wow.
Because like, bitch, you cut off my hand.
What if Vader then kills him then? The second
Well,
time
then-
around. Like for real.
Well, then he dies.
Nah,
well, they
bro.
technically
I'll
never
just-
addressed
Cool to
it.
see, though.
They've never really addressed it. They said he survived
Yeah.
when he fell, but that's it. They
Yeah,
didn't say
'cause
what
he
happened after he survived.
He's
Yeah,
in
'cause
hiding.
He got electrocuted and then thrown out a window, but we've seen Jedis like, live from
Bruh.
falls like that. Fucking
In the
Maul got
Twilight
cut in
fucking
half and
Sidious.
fell.
Came back with legs, fucking spider legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
oh
man.
shit, man.
The Iron
Wow.
Spider Maul.
Fucking Maul, yeah. But speaking of, well, not really speaking of Maul, but just speaking of other characters, they are releasing plenty of new shows. One that we actually saw at the end of the Mandalorian, the Boba Fett show. No.
Oh, if y'all aren't excited for Boba Fett, y'all tripping.
I'm excited for it.
Such a hipster, dude.
I actually,
Boba
I'm
Fett?
sorry. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
Oh my
I will
Boba
watch
Fett's
it.
so
I
cool.
oppose. I
Yeah.
oppose. The only reason they're doing it, and this is the only reason they're doing it, because they do not want to wait a year for season 3 to come out of Mandalorian. They want to make money. That is the only reason they're doing it.
They
Hey,
know that he
hey,
has
it's
a
it's a
he has
little,
a
it's a
fan
nice
base.
little filler season. We get to see Boba Fett take
Yeah,
over, see
like
what he's
it
gonna
could
do.
be good. It'll probably be really good. I mean, I'm sorry for all of the 40 plus years of Star Wars, and I know talking 70s wise, like with what they did graphics wise back then was amazing. But with talking about today, from probably 1999 till now, with all the Star Wars, Mandalorian is honestly the best, in my opinion, graphics wise for what they're able to do. Not the CGI with the face, but just everything they've done with that, and then the puppets and how they're doing backdrops and the movement and how everyone's in sync and the acting was just amazing. It made up for everything I just watched that was a piece of shit with this Rey saga. I'm sorry, but y'all suck.
Oh, you'll be happy about that
They messed up with
the
that
Rey
for sure.
saga, because the ending of the Mandalorian season 2 actually kind of starts edging towards the retcon that they're wanting to do of the last 3 movies.
That's another thing we
uh,
talked about.
Okay.
Kylo Ren was
Yeah.
supposed to be the first apprentice of Luke Skywalker in the comics. He
Besides
is the
Leia.
first apprentice, but Grogu just got taken by Luke. So that changes everything. So
Mhm.
they
Grogu, could
Lucasfilms
somebody
is
say
already
fuck?
talking about retconning it though. Like they're already like
Mm.
thinking about it. They didn't want to make the mistake of doing it, but they know that people don't like them. So,
Yeah.
but they didn't retcon the
Yeah.
prequels. People didn't like the prequels when they came out, and then they grew on people. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
but-
think these are gonna grow on people. These are ass.
It's because
No.
8 was that bad. 7 was okay. 8 was that bad, and then 9
Yeah.
tried to save it, and it was
But it was
just
too
like,
late.
Yeah,
It was too
exactly.
late.
8 is what
Yeah.
killed it, to be honest.
What was the
Mm.
one that was like off script that had nothing to do with it? That had Darth Maul at the end, David. The girl from that played the
Rogue
Dragon
One.
Queen. Rogue
Oh,
One.
the Solo. No, he's talking about
I've never.
Solo.
Yeah,
Is it
so
Solo? Oh yeah,
I
it was
never-
Solo because he
Yeah.
I
showed
never
up.
even saw that. Was that any good? Like
Oh
at
yeah,
all?
I completely forgot about
I
that.
have
it was
no idea.
decent.
I never saw it either. I
Okay.
was so
did
done
watch
by
it.
8. I was like,
It was
bother with it.
I thought it'd be a lot better. It was decent, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like shit tier like fucking 7, 8, 9. But
It was a fun
it
little
was
enjoyable
decent.
movie.
It was like a nice. It was kind of like
Yeah.
Rogue One, but Rogue One was like an amazing spin-off kind of, and this was kind of like a decent
Yeah.
spin-off.
It's all
Rogue
that
One's
I
sounds
enjoyed
ending
like.
Rogue One.
sold
Rogue One's pretty good.
the way that Rogue One sold the ending is all I needed. That's all I needed from Rogue One was
Yeah.
how it ended.
Mhm.
Having that Darth
Yeah.
Vader scene redone, complete. Oh,
Yeah, and then
Oh,
literally
yeah.
that's what people dreamed they would see as like the closer for that.
I will agree. That
Yeah.
was a great scene, but that whole saga's ass.
And then Mandalorian straight up wanted to fuel that same energy with Mandalorian season
And keep
finale.
that same energy.
They were like,
Um,
you know what? People love Rogue One because they saw that last scene, and that was fucking
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's do something similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
People will be talking about it.
I think they're realizing that people love nostalgia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, let's
No.
just capitalize and just go pure nostalgia now.
Talking about nostalgia, I have a question for our host.
Mhm.
Host. He is from my favorite Star Wars video game. And his character was an apprentice, and you know who I'm talking about because his
Mhm.
name was after the new Death Star in the new saga that was blown up. My question is, do you think that character is going to make an appearance in real life since it's a real human being? Ever?
Probably not.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if you really miss him that bad, and he's talking about Starkiller,
Oh.
he is the voice of Maul in the Clone Wars, and
Yeah, that's true.
well, also in Solo as well. So that's his
Huh.
new little role. That and voicing Palpatine from time to time.
It was Force Unleashed, right? Is what the video game was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
the apprentice from the Force
You
Unleashed.
just
got
like
the
your
buzz
video
cut.
game characters, huh?
Yeah, he does. Because he played as them. They're technically him, so that's why he wants them to be.
Whenever you get
on
to
top.
be the character and you get to see those cinematic scenes, and for 2010, might I add you, this was on Wii, for fuck's sake. Like, they did a great job, and it was a great story. And
Yeah, that's true. Was a
like
while ago.
And
it
then
was
they
a
made a
decade
sequel.
ago. Yeah, the first
And the
one still
sequel was
better.
terrible.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the first one was better. You know, let's like we look what they did with sequels. Look what happened with the Ray saga. Like fuck that shit. Okay, we go off the originals. Like you know.
Yeah,
I
right.
still am mad that the ending wasn't all of the ghosts and it was just the two. Oh god.
Yeah.
There's a petition for retconning 7, 8, and 9.
I think they're just gonna erase them. I think they'll
Yeah.
remove them from all streaming services and just say, they don't exist.
Eviscerated.
They're
They
gone.
don't need it.
Smartest play.
I have
They were
heard
talking
one
about making
theory.
them an alternate timeline. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're just a
Yeah.
different timeline now. That's cool.
Yeah, because there was
And
this
where are
thing.
they?
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying, there was this thing that happened in Rebels, of all things, the TV show. I didn't watch much of it, but I've seen parts, and they kind of introduced like time travel a little bit, like different dimensions through this thing called like the Veil of the Force, and they actually save a character from dying at one point through it. So there's like speculation that using that, they could change the sequels, basically going off what you said, an alternate timeline. And I
Yeah.
think, and Ahsoka actually has, a part to play in that, because she was actually in that episode that it happened in. And even her logo for a TV show, it's kind of like an Easter egg of that, because it has, like, if you notice like how her name is spelled out in that title, it has the same markings as the fucking Veil of the Force or whatever it's called. So people
Yeah, they
think
were,
that's
like,
how they're gonna
eights.
that's how they're probably gonna retcon it, just like different timeline.
One
I'm
can only
cool with
hope.
it because there's so much they can do if they do it. Like, it's just weird. It is weird because they dug themselves into the hole by making all the movies, and now
Yeah.
we're all the way this far forward, and then they're like, you know what? We're changing our minds. And what do they do with all that? You know,
Yeah.
it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't they have another trilogy? I don't know if that's necessarily like related, but it was going to be it's supposed to be taking place after 7, 8, and 9, and it's by the same director,
Oh, right, the Ryan Johnson
the Ryan
trilogy.
Johnson
That
trilogy.
was a rumor when 8 was coming out, but I think
Is that not like confirmed to be even happening?
it's not confirmed, and I doubt it will happen after
There's
the
also
backlash.
After what
I
he
mean,
did.
Honestly, the more content, the better. And even though like that trilogy was an abomination, like they could still keep in that timeline and do a trilogy that continues that timeline for
They
people that
could.
did like it. And
Yeah.
then who knows, maybe they come out with a movie or whatever that like makes it watchable.
Well, they're doing
Yeah.
an animated series about Rey, where
Yeah.
she's like older, and they're replacing Rey with Keira
Oh, yeah.
Knightley as the voice.
Really?
And yeah, she'll be an older Rey
Basically
that
the
has
same
2
thing.
children and shit. It's gonna be like way different, but it's an animated series. It's supposed to expand on her story after the ending, which
Mhm.
technically speaking, she after the ending could do a lot. She had an orange lightsaber, a dual wielded or a dual ended orange lightsaber at that, which means she's more than likely going down the gray path like Ahsoka did. So they could really, if they wanted to and they wanted to keep it, they could do way better if they expand past it. But
Mhm.
that's like exactly what Milo was saying. Like expand past it for the people that like it, if
Yeah.
able to. But if they are gonna retcon it, ugh,
Yeah.
you got a lot of
I don't
characters
think
that
I
you
don't think
can't
people
bring
want to
back.
watch that.
Like, may she rest in peace, but like Leia can never come back.
Yeah.
That if they decide to retcon those movies, Leia's gone. So
It's okay. She's fucking 60. Who cares?
you have old Luke,
Well,
creepy old Luke,
creepy old Luke. No. Well,
drinking fucking milk.
my hope would be if they do
He
retcon
won't
it.
wanna do it anywhere either.
My hope would be
Yeah,
if they do
I think it's
retcon
done
it.
past that point.
Yeah. If they do
It's to be
retcon it,
like
I would
older
want them to
characters.
do it when they're a bit younger. Like just recast them. Have it when they're a lot younger, and if they jump forward to when Grogu's like 100 years from now when Grogu's already like a fucking adult.
Yoda.
Yeah, the new Yoda. Don't touch on old Luke again. We can just skip past that again. I'm sorry,
Cal.
but
Now we got young Luke now.
yeah.
We can get Cal
You and
instead.
Cal.
We just need an actor for
Fuck
him.
Luke.
You and Cal.
No, wait,
Jesus.
because he did bring up Ahsoka, and I know we only see her for the one episode. But my question is, do you think
1.5.
that teases? Yeah, but still, come on. But still, like, do you think that teases maybe a show or a
Well-
movie about her to get a show about a Jedi? Because granted,
Well, that's what I was saying. They've confirmed the show.
Well,
They
she
did?
has a show coming,
awesome.
and
That's
that's gonna be
awesome.
crazy. There's a lot.
That's
There's a
awesome.
lot with Ahsoka. Her stuff goes deep
So what
because
it's
she
looking
was
like?
connected to Anakin, man, and
Yeah.
you love Anakin.
I mean,
You and
I
Anakin.
love Anakin, and I love Darth Vader. Like, yeah, but
Hey,
fuck,
Hayden
fuck
Christensen's
her.
coming back too, man. You're about to get that.
Yeah,
you're getting an
heard about
Obi-Wan
that.
Kenobi Darth Vader rematch. with
Yeah, they
Hayden
did say there
Christensen?
might be a
Ooh.
rematch.
Dude, I'm
And
Don't know
I
how that's gonna
honestly
happen.
I can't wait till he says he has the higher ground. I can't wait.
What,
gonna bust a
Anakin?
nut when fucking Ewan McGregor comes on screen and just whips out his long lightsaber.
I
and
will
fucking
pause
attacks Anakin.
that show so fucking fast. If it's in the movie theater, I'm gonna tell them to stop and please leave.
See, you know what I'm most curious about that fight though? What's gonna stop it?
Yeah.
Because
Bro.
you can't die. Neither of them can die there. Neither.
Well,
So-
think about it this way: if they do it with
Armor.
the whole retcon and everything, question if they do all that and they get rid of that, are we still going with the same ending that happened at the end of 3?
I
Like,
think
in
they probably
7.
will leave 1 through 6 untouched.
Okay then.
yeah,
Obi-Wan's
1 through
gonna-
6 will never be bothered.
Well, then guess what? Obi-Wan's gonna fucking die in this fight. I'm sorry, it's what's gonna happen, and I can't wait for it.
He can't
Nah,
because he's
only
alive
gonna
in
be-
4.
He's
'cause
gonna
you-
be alive later.
Do you know what he's gonna do? No, because if they completely do with what we've been talking about and get rid of what entirely happened, Obi-Wan's past life after
No,
that
no,
does
look.
not fucking matter.
You're thinking
But
too
no,
far
that-
in.
No,
No,
I
no,
think
no,
they're
no,
gonna,
no, no,
they're gonna
no.
keep it intact though.
Because
I
he's
don't
gonna
think they
teach
would.
Luke and shit, but what could happen is like he did. He'll just go into the Force. That's literally what's gonna happen. They're gonna redo the fight, but I'm hoping instead of him going into the Force, he fucking dies. That's what I
Here,
fucking want.
Here, Cole, and I just
Wow.
thought of this just to appease you and to keep everything fucking the same. If they really wanted to do a rematch, they could do the Obi-Wan series, right? Then jump forward to episode 4 and then just redo that little fight between Vader and Obi-Wan. And then boom,
Okay.
that's where he dies, but we have a much better fight than what happened in the movie.
Yeah, where they,
We're gonna have a
70s.
younger Obi-Wan versus a prime Darth Vader. Oh,
Well, not in a younger Obi-Wan. They're obviously
It'll
make him
still
look
be an
old.
one.
this
It's
is
still
gonna
gonna
be
be old.
like 40-year-old Obi-Wan. This is Obi-Wan after he's mastered all his abilities, before he's like a crinkly old man.
Yes, that's what I mean. But I'm
He's
saying
perfect.
it's perfect. But I'm saying if they do have a rematch between that, that's fine. But if they don't, what they could do to get around this whole rematch thing,
Time travel.
no, not time travel. I'm just saying jump ahead to episode 4 and then redo that fight.
I
So
would love
everything's
that.
still
That
the
would be
same,
good.
but we got a
Don't
better
let him
fight.
go. Just don't let him go into the Force. Just fucking cut his head off. Then let it be the end of it, dude. And tell him you have the high ground.
You're talking about changing just a lot.
I don't
Cole.
give a fuck, bro. He still dies. I don't give two shits. Luke will still gonna meet Yoda. He'll still
Alrighty.
meet Grogu. Like fuck off.
Why do you hate
man.
Obi-Wan so much? What is my?
Yeah,
I
what-
don't-
that's
what-
my
Obi-Wan-
boy
I
right
don't
there.
hate Obi-Wan,
Well, it's
but
just a Star Wars hipster.
he cut my fucking man's fucking legs off and he burned, bro.
Both of
He
your
had the high ground.
mans.
He
'Cause
warned
he-
him.
Because Maul
gave him
is
a
your
warning.
boy too. He did warn him, but Maul is your boy too, and he fucked up Maul as well.
Listen,
So I think you just
Oh,
gotta
he
hate
bodied
boner.
Maul, and he was like 80.
Maul was a little
Twice.
too high for his fucking comfort. Okay, I can admit that. All right, he got a little too carried away. All right,
He cut him
but
horizontal and vertical.
Listen,
Played tic-tac-toe with his ass.
now, what if Revan came into the story, huh? Time travel.
Oh,
Just time
okay.
traveled forward 1,000
So-
years.
talking Darth Revan, you gotta back that up like 30,000 steps and realize that they already talked about doing a whole series about all that too.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Old Republic. Oh, I want it. I want it now.
Just-
What if they bring? Hey, what if they bring time travel into this shit? They go back and bring him forward.
Bring him
terrifying.
forward.
Possible.
Dude,
We've also talked about
imagine
Plague.
him. Imagine him being the bad guy and then going good. Like, come on.
What, Keanu Reeves, the Sith turned Jedi?
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
Milo's
Right.
boy.
Right here, just hire the man that's in this podcast, please. Like, let him be your stunt
Hey,
double
grow
for
my hair out
fuck's
again.
sake.
I could be
Jesus.
cast as
Wow.
the young and Keanu.
The young Keanu, yeah.
Okay.
You
The
could be
mini
young
Keanu.
Revan.
I think David would appreciate that because Darth Revan's like his dude.
Just one of my dudes. My main dudes is Obi, the man you're hating on right now.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm most excited for, is seeing more of Obi-Wan. Just because I
I-
love the actor too.
For sure. Ewan McGregor's great. Man, he's great in every movie.
I'm curious what that story is really going to be about, because he's going to be in hiding during that whole story, because it's like a mini series.
Yeah.
Is it between 3 and 4? Is that
It
what
is.
it's going to take place?
It
like
is.
that entire 40 fucking years?
It's supposed
20
to be
or-
like what
20 or
happened
30.
after he dropped off the children
Luke.
and then like hit off. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens between those movies. A lot. Darth
Why do you
Vader
fucking
turned.
age
Darth
so
Vader
much?
actually turns good and goes back to the dark side in the process between those two movies. Like, there's a lot that happens that they never put in the
Shit.
movies yet. It's all in comic books.
Wow.
Yeah.
We need them
Wow.
in movie form or TV show form.
If I
Damn
could get a
it.
TV show of the whole Darth Vader series, oh,
That's what they need to do. A fucking Vader
Bro,
series.
Yeah.
The whole Darth Vader
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Sell, like,
Him
Yeah.
going to the planet, him trying to
actors.
bring Padme back to life, all of that. I
Him
need
fucking
it.
up some Jedis.
Him getting
Bro.
his blue lightsaber back and then turning it red again.
Yeah.
Killing the younglings. Yay.
That's what
Dude,
we
everyone-
White armor? Have y'all seen his white armor? He has
No,
an all white suit.
No. Wow.
Oh, I know what
that
you're.
sounds gee, though.
That's actually
White
concept art for
Vader.
Battlefront 3, the one that never came
What?
out.
Ooh.
Shit.
Dude, they have a Lego Star Wars remake that's coming out. That's everything like 1 through 9.
It's getting bought. I don't care. It's getting bought. It
Yeah,
looks
I'm
so,
still gonna
it looks
play
so
it.
fun.
And I saw a top comment on one of the trailers for the video for that game was, I can't wait to play the younglings level.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's the funniest fucking thing as you
Fucking
watch
killing
it as
all
an
the
adult.
the Lego younglings.
Like,
Did
I
y'all
know
ever
it's
play,
sad that he
episode
killed
3?
kids, but damn.
Like the game back when it came out on like PS2, it was like just a game
Yeah,
that was
the Lego
really
one?
sick.
Yeah,
No,
that was the
like
first one I
the
had.
real one.
Oh,
Not
the
the
episode
Lego-
3
the real
game.
one.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah. I played that too. I played that
You
too.
go into
could
the
do, like,
room and
versus.
actually kill the younglings. Like you actually fight children.
Yeah.
Like
Oh my god.
Well, you fight
I
the,
was like,
the Jedi in the
whoa!
temple,
Made it
but yeah.
play, bro. I gotta play.
What is up with the director of that game? Holy shit.
But then you could also battle each other. Like
Damn.
you could have like your buddy hook up a controller and you could 1-on-1 with like the characters in the game. It was really fun.
Yeah, but they didn't
It's
have that
something
many
that-
characters. But
They've
it
never
was
done
so
a game
fun.
like that again.
Yeah,
People were
closest
so
we
uptight
have
back
is
then when they
the-
allowed games to do that.
closest
Yeah.
we
Oh,
got
yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah.
fucking Battlefront 2
Eat
game.
for everyone 10 plus. Okay.
Jesus.
Watch his hate
Oh my
as the
God.
video game character killed children. You're like, yay!
Yeah.
You know
Nowadays,
what?
it's like, in order for your game to be rated E, it's got to be like Fortnite.
Oh god. Bring the younglings in Fortnite.
Even
That's why there's
Lego,
no
Oh my
blood.
god.
even Lego
Nah,
Star Wars. is probably
Just
like
bring
Fortnite.
Anakin from episode 3 to Fortnite. We're good. We'll kill everything in the whole game.
Kill all the
Yeah,
kids in
Oh,
Fortnite.
shit.
We're all done. We'll take
And
the game
Obi-Wan.
back. We can play Fortnite again comfortably without children on it. It'll be a good game again.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Oh god, that's funny.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
I mean, they got Star Wars and lightsabers in there. I mean, we're halfway there.
Yeah.
It's already
Yo,
it's,
but-
it's on their way.
We touched on this a little bit, but what are your guys' favorite movies from the whole series? Strictly movies, not like
Strictly
TV series.
movies?
Yes.
Strictly
Rogue
movies.
Rogue One. Rogue One.
Rogue One. All right.
Without a doubt.
I gotta go with the prequel, the third movie. Forgot the name of it.
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's my favorite one there.
It's your favorite, but you don't know the name.
Yeah,
He's
I forgot
new.
the name for a second.
He
I'm
watched
pretty
these for
new
the first time
to
this
Star
year.
Wars, like,
I witnessed when Hansley first started watching Star Wars, I think.
Oh yeah, you witnessed the first attempt when we were at my
Yes.
house and
It
we
didn't
played.
actually happen.
Yeah,
It was later on that he actually watched it all.
we watched 4,
Yeah.
and then you guys fell
Yep.
asleep during 5.
Yep. Watched
Just 'cause of how late it
every
was.
movie in like 2 days.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
did by yourself.
Bruh,
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd have to go with 6, man. Like, Sidious dies, man. Well, allegedly.
Yeah.
Like, that's
You
iconic
could
right
always
there.
come
See?
back. You saw what they did.
Yeah.
Episode 9.
Fuck them for doing that, and I hope that nothing ever happens, and then they kick that shit out, and it's not canon anymore. Because for fuck's sake, it costed them a lot of money too.
Yeah, I hope they
Mhm.
make it non-canon too. And then if they continue it,
Mhm.
cool. They can do whatever.
Yeah.
They
or just
ruined
make
everything
non-canon,
they
don't do
tried.
anything else.
Yeah, they did.
Where's
Like-
Jedi Finn? Where's my dog?
Yeah,
Like,
Jedi
exactly.
Finn.
Exactly. And I just want to touch out on this subject. And if anyone ever watches this and it actually turns out to be something really big, I'm not trying to be a sexist or be against feminism, but you all made a Jedi female character because you were trying to appeal to the public. I don't care what was in the comics or anything. That's what you did. And it worked, but it didn't work the way you wanted it to. And it kind of ruined the story. Like,
I
if
mean,
we're
they
going to
threw
think
out
of
the
a
comics.
female. Well, if we're going to think about a female Jedi, we're going to think about Ahsoka. Like, we're going to think about that first because that happened first in Clone Wars.
Mhm.
I would have rather seen maybe her do it instead. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I think
Or
Ray
maybe it was
would have been way
Scout.
better if they didn't try to make a love interest thing with Finn and they actually let Finn explore a different route in the story and they actually just made
Be a
them
Jedi.
partners in the Force
Mhm.
and stuff. They could have explored a way different
Yeah, that's true.
partnership between them because we're so used to like the other movies. You had one Jedi, true Jedi, and a couple people with blasters. Cool.
Yeah.
How about 2 Jedis coming back and then fighting Kylo Ren, who's supposedly supposed to be the strongest person in the entire like Force using universe in that timeline or area?
Yeah.
Nobody could beat Kylo at that point. So train 2 Jedis to beat him because Luke is still hiding because he's scared.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And
Like,
if
if you
not
wanna-
Finn, the pilot. Who was the pilot? Remember?
I thought the
movie-
pilot was cool. I liked him.
Right?
That was a good character.
t-
They did
talking
him
about Poe.
great.
That was my boy. That was my boy for the entire series right there.
They never messed him up. Every time I saw him on screen, I was like, "Hey, my dog."
Well,
Chilling.
until 8. Well, they like fucking embarrassed him and were like, "Oh, you let all these people die." Blah blah blah. Oh, it was always our plan to escape to this planet. We just didn't want to tell you for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Wow.
What about that one girl they tried
Wow.
to make Finn's girlfriend? They just like
The
decided
Asian
not
chick,
to.
yeah,
Oh, the Asian chick.
yeah, gave
They
him
did it for,
that
like,
awkward kiss.
No
Oh,
reason
God.
at all.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Wow.
But yeah, my favorite movie honestly would be between 3 and 5. I think 3 edges out 5 a little bit just because that's what I grew up with.
I'm
So-
on the same page, like 110%. 5 is a masterpiece of a Star Wars movie. You
Yes.
cannot sleep on 5 like altogether as a movie of Star Wars is amazing. But
Mhm.
3 was something I watched when I was a kid, and it was so exciting. Like everything about that movie, because no Star Wars movie has done that lightsaber battle like that.
Yeah.
That lightsaber battle lasts forever. Like there's just so much going on, and like you literally witness the fall of the Jedi. So I think it's a really cool piece to be able to watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I would agree. Those 2 movies are like it's hard to choose between though.
Yeah.
6 is cool too, but
And 3 has
Yeah.
been quoted
It-
so much too.
6 was more of a dramatic thing, I think, because it was more of
Yeah.
the story based. They didn't really like it was the 70s and 80s. They really didn't care about the whole fighting thing. They just wanted the story plot to play out. And I would agree, 5 is actually really good. That's the one where in the beginning, Han comes out of the cooling thing, right?
Well,
The
no, that's
Cairo
where he
freeze,
gets put
whatever it is.
in.
He gets put in it at the end.
That's where he
So
goes in. Okay.
yeah, so you watch Darth Vader and Luke fight for a minute at the end of
Yeah.
that movie, and then the big reveal of the father, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god!
And he
And you
loses his
didn't
hand.
know?
Luke.
I am your father, and I cut off your hand because I don't give a fuck.
I lost both legs, bitch. You can lose a hand.
Feel my pain.
Basically. Jesus.
So I have a question for you guys. If you
Mhm.
guys wanted a crossover between any movie universe and Star Wars, what crossover would you choose? Like, what
Fortnite.
movie universe would you choose?
This man said
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I already know.
Hmm.
What would you choose?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Alright, that'll be a quick
They
crossover.
Bro,
You said
they
any
have
movie
so many.
series?
They have so many crossovers already. That'd be just fucking hilarious.
Hansley, is it a movie series or
Like a movie series, or like, newer ones or older ones? Like any movie series, basically.
any movie series?
Yeah,
Like ever?
yeah, like ever.
Okay.
Only one I can think of that would fit, I guess, would be
Star
the
Trek.
MCU.
Or Star
Trek. Okay.
One of
I would
those
say
two.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Kill Chris Pratt. What?
Really? You hate Chris Pratt that much? Wow.
No. I just think they're doing a
What
terrible
about
job
you,
with that.
Milo? What
I
about
have
you?
no clue. I'm thinking like something like Tron and like Star Wars mixed.
Tron, Star Wars.
But
Okay.
Dude,
it'd be more so
lightsaber
like Star
discs?
Wars world inside the Tron like grid and shit. Not like obviously
Uh,
Tron
Not the human
existing in the
world,
Star Wars
yeah.
world.
You're
let's
onto
go.
something.
What about
there,
you,
bro.
Zach?
Oh my god, this is like the hardest question I've ever been asked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Combining Star Wars with something is so hard in my head. Like I'm trying so hard to think like, dang, what would be cool?
Yeah.
What if it was just like, I mean, honestly, just like combining any comic book universe would just kind of be cool. Just to see like those characters instead of being their own original stories, having them explore like that Jedi route or Sith route with those characters.
Gotcha.
Wouldn't it be kind of like super weird to see like the Dark Knight Jedi? My dog got a green
The Dark
lightsaber,
Knight Jedi.
but he got like the cape and everything
he
still, but he got a cloak on.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then the
Yeah.
Joker
That's
the
dope.
Joker would be terrifying. I don't even want to think about what the Joker would look like in Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Bro, Penguin and Riddler.
Arthur Grogu.
Penguin and the Riddler. Oh man.
Oh, we need to make a movie, guys.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Wow.
And I would have changed mine. I picked Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Okay.
You just want to see this man get filleted by lightsabers.
Imagine fighting Deadpool in a lightsaber duel and you literally cut him in half because you're way better at fighting, and he's like, haha, got you. And then slices your ankles out from under you. You're done.
It's like, I have the high
Question:
ground.
What color lightsaber would he have? That's the good question.
He would have
Ooh.
pure white lightsabers, both of them, because he is the most neutral character that's ever existed in Marvel.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's where I give you a dap, man. It's like high
Yeah.
five, bro.
Either that or Darksaber. Because two
He could also have
Darksabers.
yellow. Oh, and then the
That-
big
bro.
reveal: Deadpool takes the mask off and he's Cal Kestis.
Quote just coon this man.
Damn.
Bro, it's Ryan Reynolds' voice this whole time, and when he takes it off, he doesn't have cancer.
Oh my god. That's great. Wow.
Jesus. Speaking of lightsaber
Yeah.
colors,
And
If
then
you
he
had a
just hits you
lightsaber-
with the line, anything to protect the children on the holocron. Like,
maximum effort.
credits roll.
Damn.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, but speaking of lightsabers, if you guys had one or two, what color would it be?
I actually took a test for this.
Oh,
Did it. So, I was either blue or green, just depending on
Bitch.
like, yeah. But if I could choose, I want purple. Purple just looks so cool.
It's a young Mace
Yeah.
Windu at heart.
Purple.
I'd go with white.
alrighty then.
Yeah.
All right, congrats, Hansley. What about you, Milo?
I think I would have like the most over the top shit ever. I'd have like, first of all, I'd have like two at least,
Two.
and they would have
Alright.
like the Kylo Ren stabby thingies on the side, but like 5 of them.
Oh, 5 of them.
It's a rainbow
And
They,
lightsaber.
they better be able to
And
connect
they would
too.
be pink.
They would be pink.
Yeah, they'd be pink.
They'd be pink. Okay.
It's not red. It's
Pink
not white.
lightsaber.
It's in between.
So do you have like a katana hilt that's just pure lightsaber energy that's like around your hand? Like,
Thinking like just at the hilt is just shit coming out every like side.
yeah,
That'd be dope.
that's protection though. Nobody can hit your hand.
Jesus.
You know, even the handle is made of lightsaber. I'm just fucking grabbing that shit.
Bro,
He's
you're
just
just a
grabbing that
badass
shit.
at this point. You don't even get hurt.
You know, he's
man.
got like a fucking Beskar hand. He's like Luke, but a better hand.
They should think about doing that shit.
Dude, that's season 3. That's
Season 3, okay. Mando loses a
Season
hand.
3.
Gets pure Beskar.
Bro, you already know what lightsaber color I'm gonna pick, David. I'm gonna do the dual wielding Darth Maul,
Blue?
but gold all the way.
Anakin didn't have gold though. Are you sure?
Fuck blue, bro. That's my favorite color, but gold is better. It's so rare because, like, isn't it the only time I see it? Well, she's orange, but really
It's
gold.
technically
but, like, the only
gold.
time, yeah, but the only time we really ever see it is when we talked about when we did the research was back in the Old Republic, which is that army that literally all used gold lightsabers. That Darth Revan was actually trying to fight against the brothers, whatever they were. Wasn't it
Yeah.
Plagueis? Isn't that what his name is?
No. Plagueis
Them
was
people,
Sidious's
They used to use
master.
cool lightsabers too.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Shit
wanna
was
make my
cooler back
lightsaber
then.
now.
I need
I
$400.
honestly
right
ordered
now.
one
Disney.
recently. I can't
Let's
lie.
go to Disney.
Yeah.
That
Let's
is
go.
one
Uh,
of the shitty ones though.
Now, bro, we're gonna go to the new website that David found, and we're gonna buy one and make one for $300.
No, God.
Yeah, straight
Yeah, I
up.
did see one that
I
was
want
a lot
only the
cheaper.
best.
Only the
Thousand.
best.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
Milo's
won't
dropping a
let
whole
that-
grand on this.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
You really
And-
can. I looked it up. It gets deep.
It does
It gets
get deep.
expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah. How much was the one you had?
The one I got?
David?
One I
Yeah.
got is just 189 when I got it. It's 200 on their site now. Actually, I don't think they even sell mine anymore. But they have a lot more expensive ones. And the only reason mine was like as cheap as it is because it came from like fucking China.
Bro,
But
they
no,
have gold-plated hilts, man.
if you got one that was kind of that could do like, you know, you could change sound fonts on mine and all the other good shit. That's easily like $500 depending on where you get it from.
Change the
No.
sound. I just want to have it look fucking legit. It could
Legit.
be
But
one
wait,
color
wait.
and just like
wait.
it retracts and it looks like the fucking movie.
Now, with your lightsaber, picture a pink lightsaber, both sides. But when you do this and it turns on, and all you hear is Kamehameha, you don't want that?
Oh, that's
I mean, that's
It
what I
doesn't
got right
fit.
here. It doesn't
How you
fit,
reach
but
Just saying.
doesn't
Pretty
fit at
cool.
all.
Maybe
But
some,
it's still
maybe
pretty
some
funny.
sound bites would be cool, but
That'd be cool as shit.
if I had to pick like infinity sound bites, put whatever sound you want on it, and having just a lightsaber that looks fucking movie quality, like it's real life,
Yeah.
I'd pick that one.
alright.
Yeah,
Alrighty,
Anakin's replica. Fuck Obi-Wan.
I could have a dead quiet lightsaber as long as it like actually retracts and opens and it's like legit. Like that'd be
Legit.
Do you
crazy.
guys like do
Yeah.
you guys like, by the way, the style of lightsaber in the new trilogy versus like the old trilogy or like 1, 2, and 3? What do you guys like best? Because like in the newest 3 is very like I feel like they're thicker and they're more like they're not as neat, you know? They're very
She had to two-hand it.
chaotic.
In one fight scene, I don't
At
know if
least
you knew
Kylo's
it.
is-
Like, if you saw it, she like two-handed it with a one-handed lightsaber. I just thought that was fucking stupid because of how big it was. I don't know if maybe it was because she was a girl and she has small hands, but it looked huge. You are right.
Yeah,
They
like
do
Kylo's when
look
he takes
funky.
his out. When Kylo takes his out, it's like all irregular and like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's like wild. I kind of like that. That was like one of the things that I did like about the trilogy. Is
It
like
is
I'm a
unstable
fan
blade.
of thicker sabers.
They made
They
more
like
money
some
in the
thick?
Kylo
Like the thicker
lightsabers than they did
sabers.
in the movie.
I know. My favorite lightsaber of all time, and it goes hand in hand with what I would want. Because color, I guess I could go with green, red if I felt like going that way. But for the handle, I want that fucking Obi-Wan lightsaber or Luke's.
Yeah.
Because that shit.
Darth Veed.
Wait,
Fuck
was-
Obi-Wan.
Darth
No, you
Veed
can't-
over here.
Darth
with
Veed,
his
yeah.
lightsaber.
Darth Veed.
Darth
Yeah,
Vader.
only sometimes when I need to be.
I gotta
Jesus.
go with Ahsoka's.
Ahsoka's.
Yeah.
You want white with the
Yeah.
like samurai handles as
White
well?
lightsaber.
You really want just
Yes,
white
man, that'd be
lightsabers,
awesome.
don't you?
Yeah, what's wrong with white, man? Nothing wrong with
Out
it,
of all the
know,
colors you
talking
could
to
choose.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
speaking of like the actual like lightsabers that you can buy in real life, there are ones that people have made that legit go like rainbow colored. It looks fucking hilarious.
So extra.
Yo,
It's
Hanson
really
with
extra.
The rainbow colored lightsaber.
Yeah.
Every color. One saber.
I'm just picturing him now, dude, fighting.
I'm not part of that group, but okay.
Shit, that's funny.
Jesus.
Rainbow
Christ.
colors lightsaber.
Oh god. Okay.
Tie-dye lightsaber colors.
Tie dye.
I feel like that just means your emotional spectrum's out of whack, and that's bad.
That's bad.
It's red, white, and blue. Like you don't know. if
Oh,
you're
okay,
good, bad, or
America.
neutral.
Okay,
just like,
Mr. America.
That's Captain
I wake
America,
up.
please.
I got the force. Swing
Got the
this thing
Force.
around sometimes.
I got a pet eagle.
Is that why Mace Windu's is purple? Because he's like half.
He
dips into
They
the
tried
dark
to make
side.
that false canon. They like that's head canon. People say it's purple because that he's like on the line because he knows how to use the dark side. But he was
Yeah.
taught by Yoda. Yoda taught him how to use the dark side of the Force.
Yeah.
But that's how Yoda teaches everybody. That's how Yoda taught Luke. He makes you tap into the dark side so he can show you that you're strong enough to defeat it. And that's why like Luke tripped out and saw like himself and Vader and yada yada.
Yeah.
So
When he
I think
tried
hey, that headcanon is cool. Purple lightsaber all the way. It looks cool, man.
Fanboy alert! Fanboy alert!
I'm gonna call that the Barney saber.
The Barney
looks so-
saber.
It's like the only one too. So like you look at a
Barney.
field of Jedi, it's all blues and greens.
Wait,
and then
wait,
there's this
do you
one
guys-
guy running through with a purple saber.
Wait, do you
Killing
guys know why there is a purple lightsaber at all?
Because Samuel L. Jackson said there was.
Basically, he asked George for a purple one because he wanted to be able to see himself during the fight scenes, and George was like, "I'll think about it." Boom! There you go, purple lightsaber.
He's like, I want it. Give it to me.
Yeah, apparently, according to
Give me
Sam
my
Jackson, apparently, according to Sam Jackson, it's engraved with the letters BMF, badass motherfucker. There's some facts
That's
for
awesome.
you.
Title.
That's awesome, dude.
The best Jedi right there.
The best Jedi.
I can actually agree with that. I like his character. He's funny. as
He also
shit.
he survived a fall out of a window, so I mean, you know,
Allegedly, but
a legend.
fucking 100
Legend.
stories
Must've-
downward, still lives and probably looks wrinkly as shit. 'cause
Think
all the
he
light
would
burns.
cameo or something in like a future?
oh, I think he would.
Or do you
I
think,
think
he
he's
hates it?
dying
to.
Like, bored?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think he's excited.
He's that kind of actor that says, "Oh, you're gonna pay me $1 million to do this. Oh, you're gonna pay me $1 million to do this 5-minute
Mhm.
cameo. I'll fucking do it. You already have me under contract."
Oh,
He'll
and
do it.
Yeah, he wants to return, so
I
For
forgot
sure.
to
actually want to see
mention.
that.
Because he knows how much money they got going on now.
And he also
Mhm.
loves Star
Yeah.
Wars too. Didn't he say he loved being
Yeah.
in Star Wars? Didn't he say
Yeah.
he loved the movies growing
Yeah,
up?
he loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's
I've
sakes,
heard of
George
Star Wars
gave him a purple lightsaber, so
They made his
Yeah,
dreams
he's
come true.
forever grateful. He's forever grateful for that.
yeah, he is. But we are close at time, so let's leave off with what's one thing you guys really want to see from Star Wars? It could be anything. One thing you want to see, or one thing you're excited for that's coming up.
Mm.
Fuck Boba Fett.
So much. Yeah.
I think
I
you're
gotta
the only
say
one in that
Obi-Wan
camp.
over Boba Fett, but I like.
Me,
I'm excited.
Yes.
I just want
Anakin
to
and
see a
Boba
black
Fett.
Jedi.
Okay, Finn.
A black Jedi.
That
Yeah.
I mean, you
failed.
got Sam
That
Jackson.
failed with
You
FN.
have Mace Windu. What are you talking about?
I know, but he's not like he's an old guy. But like I'm talking about in
Like a
like
new
you
one.
know Mandalorian, like another black Jedi.
you
like,
can get
young
Apollo
version.
Creed to be it. I mean, just give him the dark saber.
Apollo Creed.
Alrighty.
Apollo Creed. All right.
What about you, Zach?
Fucking asshole. I don't know, man.
I want
So-
Cal to come in.
Cal. Okay.
Of course
Cal,
you do.
Cal needs to make an appearance. Damn it.
All right, that's your
I
one
guess
wish.
I would,
Cal.
I would
Cal.
like a live action Fallen Order type of thing would be kind of cool.
Bro, like he did great in Gotham. He's a good actor and he's young too. Like they could literally do so much with him for the next 20 years. Like they could do what they did with Mark Hamill. They could do what they did with fucking Christian and Ewan. Like he literally could be the face of Star Wars. Let's be real. He's in a fucking video game and they made him canon too.
Hey, well, maybe they'll make a series with him in Starkiller.
Please, thank you.
I forgot to
Alrighty.
mention
Just
too
never
the
look at
whole
motherfucker.
Harrison Ford recent tweet.
Oh yeah, you had some
where
breaking news,
it
Milo.
said that when Harrison Ford was asked if Han Solo was a Force ghost in The Rise of Skywalker, like when he showed up to Kylo on like that beach scene or like the water scene, he said his answer was, "I have no fucking idea what a Force ghost is, and I don't care."
I saw that.
Sounds about right.
He
Oh,
literally gives.
Han
He
Solo.
probably gets annoyed so much about Star Wars, and he's just fucking over it. He was
Yeah.
over it when he was filming the original trilogy.
Wow.
Basically.
He didn't realize what he was signing up for.
Bro,
Yeah.
No, he did not.
low key, he's a good actor, but he is a dick in real life. I've seen videos of him in his own house when people come
Seems
over
like
and do
it.
shit for him. He is a dick in real life.
He's just like a cranky old dude now.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
85 years old.
Damn.
Crazy.
Really?
No,
I
he's
think
like
he's-
73.
Something like that. Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones. I'll do an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
Aren't they making a show?
I think they
Or
are. Yeah, they are.
I don't
Oh, no.
They're making
Yeah,
a show
they
on
are.
Disney Plus. They're making an Indiana.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
yeah.
Is that going to be CGI as
With
well?
him?
For fuck's sake.
Is it with
I don't
him?
know.
I have no idea. I just know it got announced.
Oh, God.
All right. Well,
They announced
I
a bunch of
guess.
stuff.
Well, then that's
Jesus.
my favorite Star Wars thing. Indiana Jones coming out.
Alrighty.
Instead of a whip, it's a brown lightsaber.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh,
a brown
fucking
lightsaber
brown
that can
lightsaber.
like be elastic and shit, and you can whip people with your saber.
So he just has like a
Indie
lanky
saber?
brown lightsaber that he slaps people. Yeah, that's not getting taken down on any sort of platform.
E for
Jesus.
everyone.
E for everyone.
Slapping everybody with a lanky brown saber.
It's the BB. It's the BBW, the big black
You would
whip.
have fun at
The
least.
big black whip. Big black whip.
That's the
I
fight.
heard
I want
that.
to. I want to see Big Black Whip Indiana Jones versus Anakin Skywalker.
Jesus.
The ultimate
Oh
battle.
my god.
That's the crossover we need to see is the Star Wars with Indiana Jones universe.
Yo.
And have the hatred of both Harrison Fords versus each other.
Oh god.
Blaster versus whip. Who wins?
Who shot first?
Who shot first?
Harrison or
Indiana, of
Harrison?
course.
Harrison
Harrison
or
or Harrison. Jesus. Okay. With that, we are at time. So, closing words.
Hello there.
And
So uncivilized.
this has been the MadHypeZ podcast. See you guys next time. And as always, stay hyped!
Stay hyped.
Stay hyped.
Stay hyped.